The body plan is a lifestyle plan designed to help you lose fat or build muscle. The body plan is split into 3 or 4 aspects depending on your goals. If you are wanting to build muscle, skip this part for the end of the video. For fat loss purposes, it consists of 3 aspects, and these are managing calories, managing protein and fiber targets using the MyFitnessPal to track everything, tracking daily steps using a Fitbit or a similar activity tracker. Now, you might notice that your daily calories for your weight category probably seem a little bit higher than expected. This is because the body plan is designed for sustainability and not short-term success like any other typical crash diet. Think of your calories as money or a daily expenditure, an allowance of money to spend on food daily. Now, other diets you have previously tried will have given you a daily budget of say £2 or £3 in money terms to spend on very little every day, leaving you with no flexibility. A very strict regime, let's be honest, one that won't last very long and hasn't lasted very long, hence why you're all here now. Or because of the restrictiveness. The body plan gives you a greater financial budget or calorie budget of say £15 rather than £2 or £3, allowing you to be more flexible and save money up throughout the week for your birthday blowout at the weekend. If you are going to change your habits, you have to accept this will take time. Experts say it takes a minimum of 4 weeks to start building new habits. Now, in the plan, I implement 3 things: patience, persistence, and knowledge. Patience is the greatest hurdle and usually the first hurdle people will fall at. In a world of quick fixes, we want to lose a stone every single week. When I can tell you now, restrictive starvation diets seem to work with weight loss only because when you starve yourself, you cut out carbohydrates and salt, which retain water, resulting in your significant weight loss only being water loss, not fat loss. After all, our bodies are made up of between 60 and 70% water, and the fact that we get half of our water from food results in our scale weight drastically decreasing, even if our body fat percentage is exactly the same. But only until we start eating again, in which case our body weight goes back to our initial weight, hence the name yo-yo diet. So this is why the body plan is designed to help you lose a minimum of ½ pound every single week. Obviously, this changes from individual to individual. Some people lose more, some people lose less. It all depends on what you do as well, how active you are, your steps and blah, 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 which we're going to go through in another video. But I can hear some of you thinking that that's not a lot. But my response would be, if you lost £1 every single week for a year, you'd be dead. And believe me, if it was just a matter of who can lose the most in the quickest amount of time, that's what I'd do. But that's not the best way about it. This is the best way about how to lose weight, trust me. Then we've got persistence. You have to be persistent and to do the certain protocols every day. Track your steps, track everything that contains calories, including drinks apart from 0-calorie drinks and water. Try to be consistent with exercising. Doing these little jobs every day is how you get your results. Tracking your food will literally take less time than a quick scroll on Facebook or Instagram. Then we've got knowledge. The reason behind all these videos. If you understand how the process works, you'll have greater success, and ultimately this knowledge will save you money in the long term because you won't be sold down the river for miracle powders or procedures like fat freezing or diet injections, etc. If you are someone who is overwhelmed by the information, then that's okay too. You can still get results by just following the plan without watching any explanation videos. Now, for people who want to build muscle, your calories will be different to those wanting to lose fat. Your calories will be determined by the calorie calculator in Unit 6, a macros calculator in Unit 7. Just click the link and you will need your weight and height, roughly, doesn't have to be exact, to fill out the form. Don't forget to press muscle gains because as standard it will be set on fat loss option. Next, take note of your calorie total and macronutrients percentage and add them onto MyFitnessPal. Only use these calculators if you are wanting to build muscle, not lose fat, because the fat loss calories set on these calculators and every other calculator you'll use will be too low and not trialed and tested like mine.